tutorial today. So we have a couple things I want to share about doing the hand appliques. First of all, the heat and bond is great for cottons and things that are a little stiffer already. It's got one side that you sew or that you iron on to the fabric and that you're going to be cutting your applique out of. The back side you can draw on or trace your applique, and then you peel off the backing and iron it on. So it's pretty thick and there's a lot of glue. It makes it heavy. You really don't want to use this for lightweight knits. I'm going to be using this really light sweater knit for my shirt, and as you can see, the drape on it is really nice, and I want to kind of keep that. This is the dynamite. This is the front of a dynamite. So you don't want anything too heavy, or it's just going to weigh the fabric down. If you're using a fabric that has a lot of weight to it already, like a cotton lycra or something French terry, something that's a little heavier to begin with, then the heat and bond will work great, and I definitely would say just go with that. Otherwise, I have this other. This is just interfacing, and this isn't double-sided sticky like the heat and bond where you're going to get glue on one side, then you place it and iron it on. This is just one side that you iron on, and it gives it a little bit of stability, which is great when you're doing hand applique stuff because you don't want things shifting when you're sewing it to your garment. But this is knit interfacing, and I recommend this for my outlaw collars or any of the collared items that patterns that I have, because of the stretch. So it has a little bit of stretch this way. If you flip it, it's got a little bit of give that way. On a diagonal or your bias, it's got some really nice stretch, and that's probably what I would cut it on, just so it keeps the drape of the fabric, and it's very lightweight. So it's not going to weigh your sweater or your shirt down if you're using something lighter. So those are the two things that I wanted to share first. Secondly, Google is great for images. We got some really fun cutouts that we're going to do. I'm making it's going to be a cowgirl when we're done, with a cactus background. So I just printed these, and I'm going to cut them out, and then we'll show you how to attach them to your shirt. finished my Christmas sweater. And I'm really excited to share with you guys some of the awesome things that I found to embellish my sweater. I went to Hobby Lobby and I got a lot of stuff at Hobby Lobby. They had everything when I walked in there. My cactus is a custom fabric I got years ago from Threaded Candy Custom Fabrics. It's actually cactus print fabric, so it's super cute and obviously needed to be cactus. On top of the cactus, these little strings of light. This is beautiful, so I had to come home with me, and it's very shiny. I like sparkly things, so it's cool. But I just cut the strips, and I just hand stitched them onto the cactus in, random pattern to make it look like lights. So that's that. My cowgirl, my favorite part I think are these little bells. Again, that was a Hobby Lobby find. You got these little packages. These are snowflakes. I didn't use them, but they're buttons, and they have these little packages of all kinds of little fun Christmassy things. So I got these little bells for her skirt, and I got some little button bows that are glittery for her braids, which are made from embroidery floss. I had them under, I braided them, and then I stitched them under the hat. So that is completely attached. Then I left them loose here, and I stitched them down here. So they are, when I walk around, they're independent. They'll swing. It's kind of fun. Little 3D action, gives it some dimension. Her lasso is another wonderful Hobby Lobby find. This is craft cord, and it looks like rope. It's like gold rope. So I originally had started to write Merry Christmas across the top in like lasso script, and it didn't turn out so well. So I took all that off, and I just gave her a little lasso. The rest of her mostly is just random scrap fabrics that I had. The white fringe I just trimmed. I just cut into it to make it fringy. Her eyes are Chem Snaps. Yeah, so I just used Chem Snaps, boom, boom, perfectly round eyes, and a little snowflake button for her hat. And that's it. That's my cowgirl. My ugly Christmas sweater. Can't wait to see what you guys make.